Hello dear viewers and greetings from Nha Trang in central Vietnam. I was just walking around the streets around my hotel, and I've noticed that this place called the Connect Bar actually serves a kebab. Naturally, I had to sit down and just try it out and review it. As you can see, this Connect Bar has a motto, "Get drunk and get connected," which is quite nice and original, I think. Has a bunch of cocktails on the menu, some shooters, liquor, soft drinks, blah blah blah, beers. And here is the fast food menu as well. The thing of our interest here is a chicken kebab, which costs 50,000 Vietnamese dong, which is around 2 euros. It is currently being made there in the back for us. Hopefully it's going to be done soon. And yeah, looking forward to reviewing a kebab in the Connect Bar. It's not a place where I would expect to find a kebab, but it's a place I nevertheless deserve to find a kebab in. Thank you. And can I get one red Saigon beer? This is the kebab we got here. It seems to be in some pretty thick and dry bread. Lots of chicken meat inside. I don't see much in the way of vegetables. And yeah, we'll try it out, see how it is. But of course, the first thing we need to do to weigh this kebab, which comes out at 221 gram. The bread is very dry and crispy. It's more like a hamburger than a kebab style. The meat is well grilled. Although it is chicken, we're highly unlikely to find a lamb kebab here because lamb is not popular in Southeast Asia at all. We found lamb kebab in that one place in a Turkish restaurant, but that one was very expensive compared to the rest of the dishes here. It's a pretty messy kebab to eat. At the bottom I'm starting to see some salad and tomatoes. And this kebab is still mostly bread and meat. Taste-wise, it actually has a decent taste. But I've not grown to expect much in taste of kebabs in Vietnam. It seems that they did not spare the spicy sauce, which I appreciate. So there's a pretty high proportion of meat in this kebab. Although kebab itself is fairly lightweight, you've seen 220 something grams only. Although this was lightweight and it didn't look really nice, I have to say this kebab actually tasted a lot better than it looked. After much thinking, I'm gonna give it 3 stars. There's still plenty that could be improved, like the bread is very dry. Meat is also quite dry, though okay, I can kind of look past it. They did give me lettuce and tomatoes for salad, which is ingredients I like, and they also were generous on the spicy sauce, which definitely upped the rating of this kebab. So all in all, it was a positive surprise. Whether it is a great kebab, it definitely isn't. So far in Vietnam, I think 3 stars is about as good as you can get for a kebab. So this is definitely one of the best kebabs, probably the second best kebab I tried in Vietnam after the one in Ho Chi Minh City. And currently, to wash down this kebab, I'm having Bia Saigon. It's a typical lager, I think, or pilsner, one of the two. I can hardly differentiate the two. But it's good, it's cold and refreshing on a hot summer day. What more can you ask for? A kebab and a beer. And this was all in this pretty short episode, so thank you for watching and see you in another review very soon. So that was Connect Pub in Nha Trang, Vietnam. A slightly unsuspecting place to find a kebab in, but all in all the product was surprisingly decent and I rated it 3 stars. Bear in mind this kebab mostly consisted of chicken meat and bread with very little vegetables. For the price of 50,000 dongs, around 2 euros, one gets 221 gram in return, so the value for money comes out at 107 grams per euro. Generally speaking, this is a good number, but looking at relative affordability, the average Vietnamese worker can only afford 1.4 kilograms of this kebab per day, making it somewhat of a luxury item for the locals. That is all for today. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week in another episode.